Right, hopefully we're starting our stream. Okay, right, although this is a test, what I am going to be doing, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of cleaning up of my base, doing some other malarkey. If I end up popping onto main chat, that's what I do. If I don't, I don't. Anyway, how you doing, guys? It's been a long time since I've uploaded any videos other than how to leave your faction, and then a load of people leaving my faction. No, that's not quite true. Big respect to the people that have played with me over the last, oh, gosh, how many years? 4, 5 years. I've had some very, very loyal players, but it's like with anything. All good things must come to an end. So hopefully I'm back in the game a little bit now. I'm actually doing a little bit. As in, I'm back as a general. Got a great co-general, Laz, well, or an incarnation of his name, who's doing a tremendous job. 1 second. The purpose of this really is just to try and get back onto this and see if the bloody game is working. The problem is, this looks like it's been 5 minutes since there's been any sort of activity. Now, I appreciate there's a few people, and big respect to these, that are going through some awful emotions, can I just say. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and just restart this. I've got to remember that what I'm seeing isn't exactly what you're seeing. But it's near as damn it on my number one screen. I sit on a setup with a couple of screens and occasionally a laptop and a monitor as well. Not because I'm geeky or anything, although I'd like to think I am. It's just that I'm a little bit, I don't know, it just needs to be right. And I look geeky. Mind you, the only people that are looking at me at the moment are my 2 dogs, Buster and Barney. Oh, when I say looking at me, they're fast asleep behind me. One of these days I might put a webcam on just on the dogs. I've got more of a face for radio than I have for TV. Or YouTube, as we say. Let's have a quick look here. That's my, what's it, chat? Needs moving to the right, Sig. Right, can somebody check my YouTube? Oh, here we go. No worries, Sig. Going on about a note. Right, okay. It's only a face going through, blah, 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 blah. Is test. Yep. Okay. Needs moving to the right slightly, Siggy. Not live now, by the way. Anyway, enough of a daughter. Right, okay. Let me hope I'm not going to share too much private information. I'll go back onto my YouTube capture and let's have a look. Oh, we've got a couple of people. We've got somebody that just said hi. Do us a favour. I don't want to say your name unless I know what it is on game chat. But let me go typing back. Hi back. Thanks. Right, man, this is amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, I see who that is. I see who things are. Yeah. Is that you, pal? Anyway, good to see you. For some reason, on my screen, I'm getting a bit of a lag. I know there is a natural lag. There's a bit of a latency that's actually built into it. And it is the bane of many live players. I can set a further lag on it. and I think by default there is some lag. I apologise for it. How bizarre. What we'll do is we'll slow everything down. I'm just keeping Gameloft's malarkey on in the background, their music, and then I'm not going to get done for any copyright malarkey that I usually get done for. Right, let's just collect these coins. If you're watching, I might as well give you a little tour around my base. God, this is shit with a mouse. I must remember to mind my language, else I'll have to put an over a certain age on this. What a bag of shite. Anyway, do me a favour. Thanks very much for watching. Send me a message in the chat there, or even send me a message in the game. Let me just put back on here that that we're live. The Siggy is live on YouTube now. Come and say hello. There we go. That should be enough. Right. Anyway, we've got a few people watching now. Thank you very much. So let me get back to the crux of this. I've got to keep an eye on my chat. Are you on God of War? And I've also got to make this a little bit more than boring as shit, just to watch me. Right, my base. If you don't know about my base, you can look actually. What I've just done is I've just moved my military council, and that's because under a suggestion or a thing that I've been speaking about just lately on main, there isn't enough money that people can raid anymore. I'm down to 87 million. I'm also almost back up to 99 again. Thanks very much, Gameloft. Resets and long stories. Maybe for another video if you want to know more. Basically, I think everybody should have something to invade. It's also a money earner for us again. The game, I've always said, the game is about invading for money. It's not about necessarily trying to make your own, and that's not life. Life is about involving yourself with other people. Life is about not necessarily the old pillage and murder, but certainly to go out and make a name for yourself. Nobody's going to give you anything on you know, on a plate. We don't live in that sort of society. Actually, no, that's bullshit. We do live in that sort of society. You know, it's not, hello, Dad, how you doing? It's, Dad, can you lend me? Hello, Dad, would you mind? Actually, yeah, we do. Anyway, enough of that shit. I've had a lot of people today that have spoke to me about some shitty news they've had in their life. Do you know what? I have a shitload of empathy. I respectfully, it's coming up to the anniversary of my father's passing a couple of years ago. Life still goes on. Oh, God, that sounded so flippant. I don't mean it to sound flippant. I'll tell you what life is. Life is more realistic when you've lost everything. Now, I don't want to go on this basis that I'm better than anybody else, because I'm a million miles from that. But I've lost everything. I've died twice. I've had heart attacks. And trust me, I've been down a route. I've walked with my black dog, or several black dogs. There is so much light at the end of the tunnel. It's a beautiful world. It really is a beautiful world. It's about trying to find something beautiful whenever. However, that said, I understand that a lot of people are going through a lot of heartache and a lot of malarkey, a lot of shit. I'm with you. I'll give whatever help I can. Just bear in mind that however dark it is today, tomorrow will get lighter. Enough of that malarkey. Right, here's my base. What do I look for, Siggy? I don't know, actually. Zena. My channel. There we go. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll give a little bit of information. How do I actually find this on here? If I open another version of YouTube in a different window. Oops, doesn't matter. I've opened it anyway. Go on to my channel. My channel. Here we go. View as yourself. No. As a new visitor. Or. Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Yeah, go on to thesiggy. Yes, there we go. Hold on, Zena, let me just type this. I've got the mic set up so I can lay back, but my keyboard's about a mile away. Just give me a second. Search YouTube for, oops. Oh, man, fingers for thesiggy. Well, the old lad, thanks very much. You love my channel. You're now famous. The old lad joined the shizzle for a month. I'm going to guess at the time I wasn't there. How about you come back? Come back and level up. Was it a bit too hard? I hope not. I hope it was pleasant. Next break should knock it out. Right, let me go back onto my stats. Right, so, yeah, basically... Yeah, Siggy, I see... Hello. Hello, Pack. Well, one of Pack's minis. You can see me. Let me go back onto my stats. I can't even see you guys. Live. Oh, I think I'm actually watching... Oh, shit. Can't do that. Oh, look at that. There's the lag. I've got the lag. So if I go back onto there... God, I'm almost into double figures. Mentally. Go back onto my channel. Onto there. I don't know how to find that. If I go back onto OBS. No, you're not there. The old lad. Oh, great. Great to hear. Great to hear, old boy. Great to hear. Right, I'm just trying to... My fingers have got a bit drunk. How do I actually look at this as... There is a setting, if somebody can let me know, where I can view it as a subscriber, a returning visitor, a new person, or the editor that I am. But alcohol's got in the way. So what do I go on to? They've changed these settings. Oh, I think we'll get... Oh, no. That's a lot of shite. Let me put a different screen on for you, because that's shit. There we go, some flashing what's-its. Tell me any... See? I've done that. Pack. Do you know hacks? I hope you wasn't looking at that, Pack. Gee whiz. I don't know any hacks anymore. Do you know what? It's just bloody hard work. The only hacks they are... What's not working? Bad dog. Oh, okay. Right, let me pause things and start again. Bear with me, folks. I'm funny and I'm pissed as well, actually.